back in 1953. I didn't even know that Stevens Point existed. From my family standpoint, on my mother's side of the family, I was the first one to go to college. And I had no idea that I was going to go to college at the time I was in high school. My plans were to go into forestry.
Gordy and I met in the 1950s on campus, and we were a very small school, maybe an enrollment of 700 to 800. So everybody knew or recognized everybody else. And Gordy, as homecoming chair, had the duty of providing mink coats for the homecoming court. I had never been near anything mink. It was exciting. So two of us decided that we would like to keep the coats a little longer, perhaps through the evening and the dance. And 41 years later, Gordy presented me with a plaque with each of the coats noted and the cost of each coat. And below that is Gordy's signature. We put Gordy in a difficult situation for a few minutes, and Gordy was a good sport.
There's several things that happened in my lifetime, of course, that brought me back to Point. I got on the alumni board in the early 80s, and I became more involved, of course, being on the alumni board with our annual meetings and stuff, and I became the alumni president in 1993, 94.
Gordy was a perfect candidate for the alumni board. He has a great passion for UWSP, and his love of the school made it a possibility for him to jump in with both feet and with his purple blazer, and rarely missed a meeting, and always did what he was asked, never turned us down.
Chancellor Sanders, he was going to provide me with an office because I was spending so much time on campus.
He's a leader, but he doesn't project that he's the important one in the room. He has a way of bringing people along with him, convincing you quietly, as a friend, to do things. He was good on the board. He was very good on the board.
Things have changed over my lifetime, and my tuition back in 1954 was $52. And now we're talking of thousands of dollars. And I would hate to have to be living now or having to put kids through college at this point in time because of the expense. UW Wisconsin campuses, they always put on posters in the rotunda in the state capitol, and the area alumni, of course, are invited to attend these. Not only do we view and see what is going on with the active members of the university, the students, we then are able to meet and talk with the area senators or representatives, predominantly from the Stevens Point area, in hopes that we can keep their interest in the UW campuses. I owe Point to everything because it got me my profession, and I got changed, and it all came to the benefit. There was so much that I walked away from Point with.
Thank you, Gordy, for coming to Stevens Point. Thank you for being a wonderful representative.